Hello there. Right, back for part 3. How to finish off your fabric flower. Okay, so you take a little bit of your material, doesn't matter. You only need a tiny piece. And I usually use the scraps actually. Actually, that's the wrong material altogether. Bear with. Here we go. Scrap material that I had left over from it. So I literally need to make a little circle, so I tend to just fold it over like that and just cut out a little semicircle if you like. Sort of like that. And then when you open it up, you've got almost a kind of circle. Okay, you're going to take the back of your big flower. Okay, and you're going to use your glue gun. And I tend to just oops, this is a new glue gun. Here we go. Oh, rule of thumb on camera. Test your new glue gun beforehand. Oh, there we go. At last, getting a little bit of glue. I tend to go round in a circle as such. As close, just sort of go round a little bit, not too far. You know, it's got to be big enough to pop your back on like that. And just basically make sure, well, you can see what I'm doing. And then if there's any overhang like this, just put a bit more glue on, pop it down, because this is what's holding it together. I'm just going to put another stick in, bear with me. Okay, so a little bit more glue under there, press it down. Be careful working with glue guns, they're very hot. You can burn yourself, and like I said, you can do this with any fabric glue, I'm sure. I prefer to use a glue gun. Okay, turn it over, that's your back bit done, and then take your smaller piece of flour. Actually, I usually do this bit first and then do the back. So for this, I just literally, again, it's just sort of going around in a spiral, really, a spiral circle in, you know, in the centre, and then you're going to pop your flower. I prefer, don't put the petals so that they're the same, put them so that they're in between. Pop in the centre, you see what I mean? And then press it down so that the flower is like that, because if you do them together, that petal will be there, they'll hide. You've got to get the shape of the flower, so the smaller flower must be in between the bigger flowers. Okay, gives a much better shape and it looks much nicer. Okay, now for the centerpiece, I'm going to finish it off with this little fabric flower. These are bought, I buy these in there, and I'm just going to pop it in the center like that. Sometimes I replace this naff little thing here with a proper Swarovski crystal. They look really pretty. So again, just put a little bit of glue in the center and pop it in the center enough to cover the hole, because you see it gets rid of the messy hole, and if there's any strands of glue, just pull it off. Okay, so there's your finished flower. That's the front of your flower anyway. Okay, and I've said I'm going to turn this into a band. I've already done the back piece, I'll only do that now. So with your spare material again, all you do is just cut a little rectangle. Sorry, my scissors are blunt as well. It doesn't have to be neat, not very well. If you're neat, I'm not very neat, but if you're a neat person, you might want it to be pretty perfect, but it doesn't matter as long as it's going to cover. And it's a form of rectangle, not too thick. There's no sizing in it, just something like that. Okay, now I'm going to get my band, bear with me. Should just use a normal black band really, but I can't find one, so the closest I've got is this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pop this on here. Okay, so again, glue gun. Oh, this new glue gun's not working very well, I'm afraid. So just like that, sort of, and you've got to work quite quick with the glue gun, so just pop it on in the centre. Obviously you want it quite centred. So yeah, there, glued on, and now this is where your little strip comes in, because you want it to stay. Try and get it to stand up centre, and this is going to go through here now. Okay, so just make sure it's sort of roughly the length of that, and then I just put like about 3 or 4 lines down here, being very, very careful because you can really burn yourself on a glue gun. So if you're not used to them, please feel free to just use fabric glue. Okay, it's a bit fiddly, as you can see, which is why they're not always neat, because you have to work quite fast and just sort of manipulate it into place. Okay, and that's it. There you go. That is your, if there's any bits of glue, it's a bit like hair, gets everywhere. That's your finished flower. There. Okay, and you do the same with if you want to turn it into a clip. Same, exactly the same process, only you put the glue gun the clip on first, and then you put your piece over the top. That's even fidgetier because you have to hold the clip open as you put your strip on. Okay, but there you go, one finished flower. Hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Thank you.